Hello and welcome to Vikram Loves to Freelance. Now, continuing from where I left, where I spoke about, these smart little initiatives which you can build into your proposal while crafting them, say in terms of addressing clients in their local language, or towards the ending in a manner which is more appealing, and specifically addressing the need of client. I think it is very important that right up front you actually specify and make it very clear as to why and how you're a good fit for that particular project. And that is where it is very important that you try and catch the prospective client's attention in terms of your own value addition right up front and early on. Otherwise, a lot of freelancers or contractors make this mistake wherein they go on speaking about themselves. They go on endlessly, blah blah blah, I've done this, I've done that, these are my achievements. Fine, you've got brilliant achievements behind you, but how exactly can you actually deliver on my project? That's what the client wants to know. So therefore, I really feel that right up front, try and make this as clear and as transparent as possible, that this is how and this is why I feel I am a good fit, and that is why you could actually choose me for your project. See, because increasingly what is happening on Elance is that there are too many bids coming in for each project. Say you have one particular project which would probably sometime back see a maximum of say 10 proposals. Today we see 30 proposals, and there's every chance that the way the client will actually approach the entire process of choosing one particular contractor would be, say, out of those 30, he or she will probably see look at about 20 odd which are probably in some way or the other not a good fit. So two-third are already gone, so it's the remaining one-third, the 10 which are left, and then each of them is probably just as good or seemingly just as good. And then from those 10, again he or she will narrow down ultimately to that one, or in case there's more than one freelancer who's being chosen, so those set of freelancers. And among the criteria which would be chosen by the client, I'm very sure that definitely the way the proposal actually addresses the requirement of the project, and the way the proposal clearly shows that yes, this particular contractor will actually be able to deliver on the requirement of the project. If that is very clear in the proposal, that gives the client that much confidence that yes, this is a contractor whom I can trust. Because whatever it is, ultimately, even with escrow and everything else, there is a certain element of trust, because I, as a client, fine, my money will probably be safe, and if the work is not delivered, I have the option of making a dispute, or filing a dispute, or whatever. I know that eventually, the if I once I put the money in the escrow, it's only me who can actually release it. So that financial security, especially when you work on milestones wherein you don't have too much money put into the escrow altogether, it's a question of time as well. This is something a lot of contractors don't understand. So if you suppose you take up a project and you don't deliver after say 5 days, 10 days, whatever the stipulated time, even if I, as the client, get my money back, those 5 days, 10 days, I'm not going to get back. So therefore, keep this in mind, that clients are looking as much as their at their time as they're looking at the money aspect. So therefore, when it comes to addressing client requirements, make sure that that aspect is right there upfront for clients to see, and that's when your proposals chances of being selected get that much higher. Cheers.